What's up, everybody? It is Thegoal60 here for Saturday, June the 23rd, 2018. So, yesterday we only had the one official play going with the Dodgers. They did get the outright win, so the official plays are finished up for the weekend. We had a lot of unofficial plays going. Yesterday we started off 6 of those when they went 4-2. We had one unofficial play left over from the 4-game series on Thursday. It did lose again, which was the Cubs. And then we had one of those doubleheader plays with the White Sox, and we had them on the run line, and they actually got the outright win for us to keep up 4-0 on doubleheader plays. Like I said, the one official play we had was the Dodgers. Yesterday they came out and it was a 0-0 game all the way through the 6th, and they actually got out some jams before that, where we had the Mets had 2 players on with no outs. Somehow got through all that and ended up hitting a grand slam. I believe it was Cody Bellinger hit that to put us up 4-0. Later in the game, they actually did give up 2 runs to the Mets, but finished it out 4-2 for us to get the victory. As far as unofficial plays go, the first one I'll talk about is the one that was left over from Thursday with the 4-game series that started up, and that was the Cubs. Now, this was a B bet, and they were at minus 138, and they couldn't get it done. I believe they lost 6-3, and for whatever reason, they jumped out quick and then just let the Reds come back and score some runs on them. I don't know what's going on there, but maybe today they can get it done. Now, today in the C bet, there is not a line posted just yet. There's quite a few games I've seen, or a couple games at least, that did not have lines posted this morning, but we'll see when that comes down. If you are paying attention to that series, just keep a watch for that line to come out. As far as all the 3-game series that were unofficial starting up, we did go 4-2, and with the 4 wins we had was Cleveland, who won 10-0 over the Tigers. We had the Rangers, who won 8-1 over the Twins. The Rockies, which was the line yesterday, I said I couldn't kind of figure out, why it was so high. Well, obviously, somebody knew something that I didn't, because they came out and got a big win, 11-3. And then the Phillies, which was an underdog play against the Nationals, so you would have took the run line there. The run line was minus 177. They came out and won that game 12-2, so it wasn't even close. That was the 4 wins. Now we'll talk about the 2 losses on those and where they're at today. Now, the 2 losses that we did have in the unofficial plays were Atlanta and the Yankees, and both of those will be going as B bets today. Now, the first one is the Braves. The price on that one is really good. Yesterday they lost 10-7 in the 15th inning to the Orioles. So they played a lot of baseball yesterday, but both teams played a lot of baseball. So when they come back today, they're both going to be on the same amount of rest. I don't see any kind of advantage there. Both teams, maybe a small advantage to Atlanta, just simply because after playing so much baseball, they got to go to their home. They got to go sleep in their beds and not in some hotel bed or something like that. So there is a slight advantage there, I guess. But overall, the price is really good today. It's minus 120 on the Braves. So if you're paying attention to that one, you're getting a really good price. Now, the other is the Yankees. Yankees lost yesterday 2-1 to the Rays. They were a minus 163 favorite. And today, with Gray pitching, they're a minus 168 favorite. So hopefully they can knock that out today and get the win there. That's all the unofficial plays. That's the official play, everything. Now, if you played every single thing on the board yesterday from what we had left all the way to the doubleheader game, you went 6-3. So not a terrible day yesterday. But if you look at the doubleheader game, yesterday morning, whenever the White Sox and A's played, there was a stat that if you looked at the box score, I was really nervous, honestly, when I seen the score. I believe it was 11-2. But then you look at the box score, and the White Sox were hitting just as well as the A's. For whatever reason, they just couldn't get any runs. So I didn't feel near as bad about taking the White Sox in that second game. So I looked at the lines, and they were obviously the underdog. And the run line was priced just right. It was minus 140. Took that, and they actually came out. At one time, it was 5-1. They ended up winning the game 6-4. And they got themselves out of a jam because it was loaded bases in the 8th with 0 outs. So they got themselves out of a jam there, only gave up 2 in that inning, and ended up getting the win 6-4 to close everything out for the night. Well, guys, that's everything that I've got. I went over official, unofficial, everything we had left over. Where today we've only got the 3 unofficial games. One of them is a C bet, 2 of them are B bets, and that's about it. There are no doubleheader games today or anything like that. So pretty much, if you're on the unofficials, good luck. Of course, I'm pulling for you. You know, I'll be watching these games or watching these scores at least on apps and trying to, keep up with it and see how it's going. I know a few of you are on these games, so obviously I'll be pulling for that. But other than that, I hope you have a great Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.
60% of the time, it works every time.